Well, hello. How's the five people who are in the bushes? As some people say, they are in the clouds. Just give me a few more minutes. Sakina's coming. Oh, goodness. Shit. Okay, so the people who are in the drama news channel, because you're not going to tell me one person has three motherfucking devices that they're watching me from. Come on now. I haven't been on drama news in maybe a few weeks. On drama news and maybe. Hold on. Yeah, it's been the last time I put something up on there was 12 days ago. Oh, hey, Miss Bamley. Where are you at? Okay, you on drama news. Um, I'm going to need for you to check your Instagram messages. Oh my goodness. I got me some good smoke. So that when was it yesterday? That's why you didn't get it or whatever. I was so fucking high. I sent it. My one friend that isn't even on a fucking YouTuber. I sent them this link. They called me. They was like, "Bitch, what is this?" I was like, "Oh, that was supposed to go to someone else." Okay. Um, how can I say this and be discreet about it? Um, she. Okay. No. Because I think I told you. No, I don't want you to say anything. The less you say, the best you say. Let's say that. Hey, Feisty. Okay. Because you don't have to give that really no attention or anything like that. And I kind of figured that. Hold on. Because I'm going to tell you something. Dude, Just read the bottom part of it again, because it's not for you to give it any attention, any energy. Read the bottom part of it again and just say yes or no, because I know what I asked you. Just say yes or no. And if the answer is no, I'm going to copy and paste something for you for that. Oh, I got you. I got you. I got you. I got one. Because there's certain shit that has to. Okay. Anywho, because I don't want to give it away. Oh, hold on. Okay. Sakina usually cuts one channel off because I have to keep these. Well, I haven't been keeping the channels in the algorithm or anything like that. Okay, Feisty is in another room. And Bam is in another room. Okay, so the weather is is bullshit. How about that? The weather is just like some of these people's fucking narratives. Bullshit. That's how the weather is. It isn't. It started getting cold. Well, today it was like, it was nice today. Like, you didn't need you really didn't need a jacket today. That type of nice. But I wore my hoodie today. Today was like one of those things where because yesterday I spoke about it on my panel. You know, me being at peace with certain things, right? And it seems like as soon as I opened the door today, this is what it seems like. As soon as I open the door to go out, it seems like the devil and his motherfucking family was waiting for me. The motherfuckers was waiting for me today. And they tried, should I go to the other room? Well, at this time, it doesn't matter. Before I do that or anything like that, if I see, I will let you know. It was like, no matter what it is, we're going to make sure you have a fucked up day. That's how it felt today. And I just was like, seems like, everything. It just seemed like everything was just like back to back on trying to destroy my day. It seemed like it's just like one thing after another. And I said, you want to know something? I pulled over in my car and I prayed on it. Because the reality of it is I'm getting older, okay? And I don't have high blood pressure, thank God. Um, Cholesterol problems, even though I'm fat as a motherfucker to some people. I don't have diabetes, thank God. I don't have those type of things, going on, and I'm very grateful for that to be 49 years old, right? Well, one thing that does lurk with you, that does lurk when you get older, is a stroke. And I said to myself, that is the last thing that I want to have to go through, you know. So I prayed. After I prayed, I went back to the laundromat, and there was this older lady there, and she needed some help with, the laundry and stuff. And she said, "Excuse me, can you help me?" And at first, in my mind, I was like, I say this, I'm having my own problems. I can't help nobody today. This is what I'm saying to myself. But before I could answer her, before I can give off any bad energy, something just says, "Sure, I'll help you." And I'm not one to be folding no clothes and all that type of stuff. But being still that she didn't have a lot of stuff, I sit there and I help her. I don't like folding the clothes at the laundromat. I'd rather bring them home and do that. But I sat there and I helped her. And after, I help her in her car, help her with her stuff, help her to the car and stuff like that, I felt better. I did. And I said to myself, well, maybe that's what you needed to do, something constructive to get that energy that you had on you off. So, before she leaves, she said, "I want to bless you with something." And, she was going to her. I told her no. I said, "God already blessed me." I said, because, I was having a horrible morning. I said, and at first, I told her, at first, I didn't, really want to. I said, but something told me, do it. I said, and now I don't even feel the same way that I did earlier when I, walk out the house or come into the laundromat or anything like that. I felt a whole lot better. And I talked to my mom, and the lady, she's telling me, well, God bless you. And it's this, that, and the third. And I told her he already did. Because that energy that I was feeling, I wasn't no longer feeling it. Then my friend, she was a nitpick. Nitpick with me earlier today about little shit. Right? And me, I am an argumentative person. I know this. I'm going to argue back. You know what I told that bitch? Get out my motherfucking car. And I also told her to lose my motherfucking number. Because I'm starting to see stuff. Hey, the Faith, screaming from Pennsylvania. Faith! Faith thinks she's slick. She's over there with a young yam. I think Shorty's in his 40s, but that bass baritone didn't catch up yet. I was like, I know. At least I know Faith. For some reason, Faith attract them a little younger than her. I ain't not saying too much younger, but I know. So, yeah, I tell her get the fuck out of my car, lose my number. She doesn't have to ever worry about me calling her texting me. She said, "You sound like we breaking up as friends." I say we are. This is the end of it. It is, I'm certain people do not, they don't deserve to be in my space, my face. They don't. She nitpick shit. And then I say to myself, I started to notice that people do shit to, well, damn, that's where the party at. Sorry, typing fast, but we all do it. Okay. People are starting to seem like, they do shit like Ty said yesterday to get a reaction out of me. And when they're not getting the reaction that they are looking for, I see the disappointment in them. They seem disappointed. I don't need those type of motherfucking people around me. I told her, I said, bitch, you remind me of those people on motherfucking YouTube just getting on my motherfucking nerves. For no reason. Just nitpicking shit. So I said, and you want to know something? The crazy part is I didn't smoke a blunt all day yesterday. I haven't rolled up. See? I haven't rolled up. Hold on. It's rolled up. But it hasn't been smoked. This motherfucker got rolled up probably like 5 or 6 hours ago. Sakina still has, I don't know. And then I'm like, this shit is fucking with my weed. With me smoking my weed and all this type of shit. Hey to those people who I can come on the camera and say, hey, hater, how you doing today, bitch? Yes, I have it. For real. Sometimes you just gotta pop the camera on and say, hi, hater, hi, and then show them bitches your dimples, nice white teeth, and your pigmentation at the bottom of your lip that your man love to suckle. I don't know why, but it is his favorite part of the lip. Well, yes. So I come home, I fold the clothes. Herb started acting like he was on drugs, running around the motherfucking house. I was like, I just don't need to deal with this shit today. He was running back and forth, up and down the motherfucking sofa. I said, what the fuck is going on today? But like I said, it was just meant for me to have. It's the truth. I go over to Miss Lisa's house. She was talking about relationships and being honest. I said to myself as I was watching her, I was like, Lisa, it doesn't matter nowadays if you go into a relationship being honest or not. It really doesn't. People are full of shit. And it's just starting to seem like people are not as compatible as they was back in the day. Like they say, where is the love? For real. Like Back in the day, men were different. When women were different back in the day, I don't know if it was something in the milk, in that motherfucking Similac infant meal. I don't know, but this is like a whole nation, just a whole bunch of hoes, and that can't hold it together. Just whole nation. Mm-mm. You have used to have men be the ones who cheat, have side chicks and all that type of stuff. Now you'll hear a bitch be like, "Yeah, well, my side dude, is side dude." Hold up, bitch. You fucking two different people at the same time? Shit. Hmm. Hmm. Fucking two different people at the same time. Bitches running around with motherfucking bacterial vaginosis and all that type of shit. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I don't want a side dude, a half a dude, a some of a dude. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. And then, to make it so bad, it's older women. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. It's just not me any. Mm-mm. It's just not in me. So, how was y'all motherfucking day? Because mine started all fucked up. But hey, I'm at the end of it now. I was gonna go out with motherfucking Mister. He's over at that fucking juke joint. Them motherfucking people over there, I'm confused about them. He's like, "You gonna come?" I said, "I had to think about it. Who's there?" Motherfucking weirdos. Sometimes people just give you weird fucking vibes. Mm-mm. And to be honest with you, I really don't, like, for me, I really don't be trusted being around a whole bunch of different people. And, it's just something I just be like, fuck that. Mm-mm. They down there playing music and all kinds of shit. And then the other one was it? I think it was Wednesday night. We go there on Wednesday night. Thank God I didn't have to work Thursday. Mm-mm. Yeah, Mister didn't leave that motherfucker until like 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning. And I told him when we got home, I was like, "Listen, you can have that shit, okay? Because my body is not equipped to be staying up no motherfucking 24 fucking hours anymore. My body is not built for that shit anymore. My biological clock is ticking, and so the fuck am I. I do not want to be in no motherfucking bed. I don't want to be in the bed at 9:30 and 10 o'clock. I mean, 12 or 1 o'clock is, that is okay. My body can take that and wake up probably like 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning. But when it goes past 3 and it's 4 o'clock, like, how soon is you planning on getting up? And then to make it even more worse, okay, Mr. has to open up his shop at 10 o'clock. We come in, we play around, adult play, whatever. By the time you look up, the motherfucking sun is shining through the fucking window. He said, I got 3 hours to get some sleep. Oh, well, I go to sleep afterwards, and by the time I get up to go to the bathroom, what was it, 9:30, quarter of 10, he was gone. He was gone. What's today? Today is Friday. So that was, what time is it? Well, it is after 12 o'clock. It was raining. You want to know what our, our neighbors tell us we was crazy? Because the past few nights, it hasn't been like a brutal cold, but it's been chilly, right? We've been sleeping with the door open, like literally with the screen lock and the door open. The neighbors does that we was crazy because they wouldn't be sleeping with their doors open like that. We was literally sleeping with the door open. I was like, say to myself when I get up in the morning, thank God nobody is, we don't live in that type of environment. I'm going to say that. Thank God we don't live in that type of environment. The most that happens up here is that a gas station got robbed. You may have, hey Amber, you may have a drug raid, every now and then. But like I told you, even with the news is so fucked up here, the crime is not. It isn't. I, I don't want to say that it isn't any crime, but it, the news showed the same thing from 5 o'clock in the morning. This at least something may have happened by 12 o'clock. It may have happened, maybe one or two things, but you better rest assured that they showing the same thing from 5:30 in the morning. They again at 6 in the morning. News come on 12 o'clock. Like I say, something may have happened within those hours, and they add it in. When the 5 o'clock news come on, what was on at 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning, and whatever those two things that happen in between at 12 is on the 5 o'clock news. So with the 5 o'clock news, it's going to show what happened. I guess maybe two things, and then 6 o'clock it comes on. It's the same thing. Maybe one or two more things may happen. There's four things within the course of that day. You'll be sitting there like, damn, didn't they show this motherfucking shit at motherfucking 5:30 in the morning? But now what I started to notice is that it isn't shit here to talk about. So they'll talk about other counties. Like a motherfucking county, six counties over that you never even motherfucking heard of. And you're like, well, where is that at? Mister's like, oh, that is right up the road. Up the road. I never even heard of that motherfucking place. Mm-mm. But to me, it's safe. It is safe. Sleep with your doors open. When I used to live in Scranton, I'm not going to lie to you. I used to live on the second floor. I used to be afraid to leave my motherfucking window up when I went to sleep. And I lived on the second floor. We're not on the second floor, okay? We are not on the second floor, but in Scranton, you better lock it down. You better lock that motherfucking shit down. Because those people up there, you better lock that Those people up there are different kind of crazy.
What's up with the YouTube fam, man? I'm back
Sorry
again with
about that. I was watching that earlier. Hold on. Let me get it out of the thing. Yeah, I was watching that earlier. This is it. This, like I say, it's Friday night, open panel, late night talk. I'm not I'm not talking. I'm not going to say what I'm right now. And I'm not going to talk about no dick or anything like that. And one of these channels might go. Now, which one? I'm not sure. Meaning, I may shut it down. That's what that means. Oh, I didn't even drop these in my group. Part of me want to go out tonight, and another part of me is like, bitch, stay home. I don't know. Another part is me is just chill. And then another part is like, go ahead. But it isn't like, I can really go out and drop it like it's hot because not after what I went through the other day, I'm not dropping anything. uh-uh. No, I'm not dropping anything. I'm okay. Mm-mm. Hold on. Okay, so I may drop drama news though. I may drop that. So the people that is over there watching, you may get kicked out. I'm not sure. Not actually kicked out, but if that one person that is over there on Drama News, you can come over to my other channel because yeah, I'm not there. That is just to try to, and I'm going to delete that video. So there's no need to sweat the small stuff. Remove. There you go. So this, hold on. Okay. Okay. So, welcome to Sakina. Me name ring bells. Thank you to the person who was over there and you brought your ass over here. Well, yesterday, well, not Friday, yesterday. Not Friday night. Because Thursday, okay, let's go there. Let's see. Thursday. It was, I think, I don't know. It was between, no, we'll say yesterday because yesterday was started off terrible. Thursday, I make a video, right? Mm-mm-mm. And we just up there talking, you know what I'm saying? Just vibing, not bringing anyone up, not dragging anyone, none of that, right? And that vibe felt kind of good. It felt kind of good for a change, right? So I bring up the fact that I want to learn, I want to learn and have more knowledge about autism because I am a grandmother, okay? My children are still having children. So I bring this up. Now, it wasn't directed towards anyone, and if anything, I really, me for my preference, I really would love for the really Vaughn. And I think I said that, I would, if, the really Vaughn, she probably have done a video on it or whatever the case may be. And I just didn't see it or whatever. But I said, I really would like to see her do, a video for us on autism and, all that type of stuff. And like I said, again, she probably have done one, but I just didn't see it or whatever. So, because I've been watching these videos on autism and it's sad. It's really sad, It's sad that they don't know where, how, or none of that. That is the sad part. And it's just like cancer, there is no cure. From what I'm starting to observe, let me get back to what I was saying. So there was a video made. I saw that there was two, but the other one I didn't bother. I didn't. And when I was first told about it and, told who made the video, hey, Miss Precious, Precious, I was like, oh, goodness. That is the first thought that I had. I say, oh, my goodness. And they say, oh, Lisa. At first, I was very reluctant. I say, because I don't know what I'm walking into with that. And being so that, the last time, just a week ago, there was a whole bunch of BS, whole bunch of bullshit come around because I suggest, make a comment, make a statement. And the way the approach was with that, I said to myself, I don't want to go through that again. I don't. And that was my first instinct. So the person said to me, well, they asked me a little later, well, did you see the video? Okay. If you guys have a wrench, please block. Let me see who was in here with Feisty. It's the only one with a wrench. Hold on. Because this is what I'm not going to do. Because see, this be the adult bullshit. ADBS. This is what that motherfucker is diagnosed with. ABS. You got him. Yeah. How the fuck do you find my channel? I can't stand this type of shit. So the way that we could just hold on, let me see something. I can't stand this shit. Can't get them out of the excuse me. Can they be removed? Well, apparently no. Okay. And Erica, try refreshing. Oh, goodness. Anywho, so the person is telling me, no, they were being very humble, and this is what the person tells me. They were being very humble and all this shit, right? So I was like, humble, Sakina, go see. And that one part of me was like, what for? It's really nothing, I don't know what, and I kept saying that to myself. I don't know what I'm walking into. But the person I was talking to, they said, oh, this person is being very humble, and this is that and the third. Here, God. I go to listen. First thing I hear them say that just turns me off. It just turned me off. Is I'm going to try to be humble. I'm going to try to be humble. Oh my God. I'm going to try to be humble. So I say, you know what, Sakina? You don't need to listen to this. Mm-mm. You don't. Because first and foremost, when you were speaking, it wasn't directed towards anyone. It had nothing to do with anyone. It has something to do with what I want to know more about. So, when I hear them say they're going to try to be humble and all this type of stuff, it drew me, like I said, it turned me off. It turned me off because I didn't, as of yesterday, the day before yesterday, ask them or inquire it from them. I just rather keep my distance. Because, like I say, I've been praying. Remove me first. Remove me from anything that is not good for me. Remove me from it. I don't want to. I don't want anything to do with it. It's not good for me. It isn't healthy. It isn't. But I was also sitting there just thinking, like, who does this? And it isn't to be mean, because it's understandable that her son has this. It's totally understandable. But as long as I have been on here for 5 years and the teacher asks you again in school, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Not 5 months, 5 weeks, 5 days, or 5 minutes, but in 5 years. And in 5 years, I haven't, I've only heard of it. And once I started these videos, because they're on shorts, and it says autism moms. You watch the shorts, and this is how I subscribe to them, because there was this one lady, and her son, he is older, and in the video, she's not talking or anything. It's just like a song playing, like a soft song playing, but it's describing what is it like to have an autistic child, and them being up at 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning, and it could be after 4 o'clock, 5 in the morning, and he just kept coming back and forth. She said he soiled his clothes. So she had to clean him up. But it's printing it out. Let me say that. The wording on there is basically telling you what is going on. So she said he soiled his clothes, and, she had to clean him up and all this type of stuff. Hey, Mr. 100 rounds. And I say, I had to sit, I sit back. That mother in me, it was like, wow. You had it easy, honey. You just have one with ADHD. And the kicking and the screaming and the yelling and all that, you dealt with that. But something like that, because a mom with autism would say, oh, well, I don't want nobody to feel bad for me or feel sympathy for me. But to see that, you can just imagine, like, damn, you ask yourself, was I ungrateful at times when it came forward with my kids, or whatever the case may be, to see another mother, another woman go through this, and they have no control over it. It's not like, their minds is like a normal kid their age or anything like that. Oh, God. And then it talk about noise and all that type of stuff. It's like, oh my goodness. I just was like, I don't, that's, hey, I commend those, who have been dealing with that since they were born. Like, God. I have a video, and I'm going to put it out because it shows a toddler. Okay. Now, again, different people, adults. I see a difference, because you will have some who are verbal, who can talk, who can communicate, but their minds is still as, a younger child or something like that. And the ones who aren't verbal, it is amazing, because their mothers still understand and know. They know by their sounds that they make, different moves. They know what it is they might be upset about, or if it's something that it's one lady, she plays, teaching her daughter to play the piano, and the little girl she's little, but the little girl was yelling, not making noises. I call it yelling, and the mom was trying to calm her down, and so she was using the piano keys. And when the little girl look at it, she hears it, she looks, and the mom was like, "You like that sound?" Talking to her in a real soft voice. So the little girl comes over there. She's sitting in her mom's lap, and at first she started banging on it, and she looks, and I guess it scared her because she kind of like whimper or whatever. And then the mom was showing her no, and then the little girl hit it real soft. So it is amazing because she's not verbal, but her mother still knows what you know certain. Her mother still knows what her noises mean, because I'm not going to say certain noises. That's just like they say a mother knows her babies cry when, they are in a nursery. You know which one is yours. Once you hear them cry for the first time, that is the only thing that you forget. My son had an ugly cry, my wife's my oldest son. He had an ugly cry. Ooh, ooh. And him not being, whew, him being, him being the, him being the, I'm going to say this, trust the process child. For real. From the, just trust the process. That's what I have to say. Ooh. Oh, wow. And because, he looks just like him, and that's what I got him. He looks just like him. It was like, wow. Uh, uh. I just kept saying to myself, and my mom even said it too. My mom was like, "You should have saw, hey, Sincere." My mom said, "Did you see any pictures of him when he was a baby?" And I was like, "Well, the girls don't look like that." She said, "Yeah, because they look like you." Yeah, she said, because the girls look like you. You should have asked to see some baby pictures. Oh my goodness, my mom is horrible. She said that shit too. Though my feelings was not hurt either, because I know that my motherfucking son was not no handsome picking. I know that he wasn't, and I'm not ever going to sit up and pretend that he was. After he get that first haircut, there now we are talking handsome. But the motherfucking first few years of life was rough, and so was his looks. Nobody ever say to me he was cute, not until that first haircut. And that is when that lady was like, "Oh, he is so handsome." And I look at her, I say, "You should have seen him before this haircut, honey." She probably just would have walked past. I don't care. People say, "Oh, that is wrong." Not all babies are cute. No, they are not. It is because they are little. I think that is what, you know, people like about newborn baby, but not all babies are cute. No, they not. And this was before filters, okay? I'm not even gonna lie to you. He would have been one filter baby. Be like, well, what do he really look like without the filters? Uh-uh. You are crossing all boundaries right now. You are crossing lines. No, we're not going to take no filters off of him. Not right now. Fuck that. After he get that first haircut, we keep his haircut. His hair stay. It's like, oh goodness, I do that. That was hideous. Let go, sister. Hilarious. That's one thing I'm not going to forget. When I first see him, it's like, wow. Wow. She's still under anesthesia. No, I'm not. I know what the fuck I'm looking at. I'm awake, bitch. And after one look at him, it's like, I'm awake. That was an eye opener. Shit. But I didn't have that same problem with my baby boy. I don't know. But my son is handsome now. Like, it is honestly, I don't remember my girls going through no ugly duckling stage. I don't, I just don't remember that. My baby boy, he was, to me, he wasn't no ugly little baby. But my first son, that's where I learned the motherfucking true meaning of face only a mother could love. I learned the true meaning of that one with that term. This is a face only a mother could love at this time. Mm-mm. And then as he get a little older, like I say, I already knew. You understand? I knew from the hospital. So, nobody never say to me that he was ugly. But when somebody say, "Oh, look at him," what the fuck does that mean? What the fuck? What you mean? Look at him. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No, that look at him was like, oh no. Yeah. Mm-mm. But thank God he doesn't look anything. And you want to know something? No, I didn't take no baby pictures. Uh-uh. Nope. That isn't anything that you. You see, you didn't take no pictures of me when I was a baby. I just look at him like, are you serious right now? You? Uh-uh. No, there was no filters back then. And not only that, that was not a Kodak baby. I'm sorry. Nor Polaroid. I just say that wasn't it. Not with him. Mm-mm. Too. I'm going to say this as, nicely as I can and humble myself. I'm going to humble myself. Oh God, I'm going to humble myself. Right? To the person that made that video, I'm good. Whatever it is meant for me to learn, far as with autism, I'll learn. Okay? I'm not, being rude. I'm humbling myself. If I, what I'm saying, didn't learn it in these past 5 years from hearing it so much, and now the curiosity have me, like I say, because I have grandchildren, and my baby girl, she only has one kid. She isn't finished having a family or anything like that. Mm-mm. So if something like this occur or happens, I know what to look for. So, you know, um, may you be rewarded, I guess, or may God reward you, on your good intentions and for humbling yourself to even, I don't know, to say whatever you had to say. I don't know. May you be rewarded for that. But I respectfully would prefer that. Um, how can I say? I would respectfully rather to not even have any type of communication. Oh, and I mean none, absolutely none. There's nothing that you need to listen to that I have to say, and there is nothing that I need to listen to that you have to say. So at this point in time, like I say the other day, I'm at peace, and I'm trying to find that more and more every day within myself first and foremost. I'm good and I'm going to be okay. I'm going to be good. So I just rather to distance myself from that. I'm not going to say um I'm not going to let anyone think that they're going to come for me and I'm not going to say anything. My response may not be what you are used to. My response may not be what you are used to, what you are looking for. That reaction, me sitting up here cussing you out and going off on you and calling you out constantly. For real. My response just may be a little different now. So person come at me, shit, that's the best you got. I'm okay. Because one thing is reality, and in reality, like I said the other day, those type of people, hey, Miss Beverly, they're not doing a motherfucking thing but just getting on people's nerves. That's it. That's it. What type of grown people sit back and get an enjoyment out of triggering people? Out of trying to get into someone's, to get someone off their square. What kind of grown people? Kids do that type of shit. I want to see how, say this and, all this, fucking see how she reacts to it. Knowing that I'm going to have something to say. And that's my problem. Because again, I'm argumentative. You're going to hear what I have to say. And like I said, I had to, talk to myself the other day. Well, first of all, is whatever they have to say that important? Because it isn't doing a damn thing for you. Nothing. Mm-mm. You still have your channels. You done took the monetization off. You did all that. You did all that. Because the hate that you get just for having that type of shit. Just for having it. It isn't worth it. The YouTube check a month. It's not worth the bullshit. It's not. It's not worth the bullshit. Even if you get donations, it doesn't matter. And one thing about me, I have not ever been that YouTuber who always is dropping my cash up. I'm not saying anything is wrong with that, because everybody have their hustle. However they hustle, that is their hustle. I can't knock nobody's hustle. But I have not been that YouTuber. I haven't. These people will try to convince other people who have watched me for 5 years, whether they've been here for a consecutive of 5 years or whether they've been in and out for 5 years. But these people will tell them she's begging, she's asking for money for weed. Guess what they have one time not said? Sakina come up here and ask for money for gas. Huh? Look at what they say I was paying for. Something when I first hit my first live. I say live, not an upload. But something I hit the first live and I come up here with. But according to these people, I've been begging. I've been doing this. I do some bullshit one time. They say you learn from your mistakes. And that's all they can bring out. That's it. And that tells me what? That's all they got. Because if a person who isn't a part of this community or anything like that, and they ask them, just hypothetically ask them, Well, how long ago was this? When did she do this? Because people like recent shit. Oh, in 2019. Oh, in 2019. And you just saying something about it because then that's how they start looking at that person. Oh, no, we knew it. Oh, why? The 2019. Okay. Well, what else did she scam, or who else did she scam, or what else did she scam and do? Well, she lied and say she get condemned when she was really evicted. And I mean, even when you tell her to tell it, it's just like, wow. Oh, so because of that, you still drag her for it in 2022. At the end of the day, she was embarrassed about her situation and she needed help. So, what part are you dragging her about? The eviction? Being evicted? No. Nope. Mm-mm. They dragging a condemned eviction. That's it. Dragging my old shit. My shit that I went through it. But these people want expect for you to relive your past. They do. That's what they expect. For you to live your past of what you did on YouTube. Like it's supposed to have some type of effect. I did it, I got caught. What the fuck was you looking for? I mean, what do you want me to, what is it? Mm-mm. I never saw no crazy shit like this in my real life. I don't have people around me who, how can I say, want to see me damaged and destroyed. And I don't have those type of people around me. They love to see me come and hate to see me go. I'm a fun person. I love to go out, have fun, laugh, and enjoy myself. That's what I like to do. Have a good time. A time to remember. You know, these are some hateful people here. Some of these people are very hateful. They hate themselves. And that's what it all does boil down to. They hate themselves. Why they hate themselves, Sakina? You want to know why? Because they are not enjoyable people. They are not the type of people that, hey, they can make someone laugh in the course of 24 hours. They are not the life of the party. That's why. I say at this point of the 5 years, I don't give a fuck who likes me, who hates me, and who just me. I don't, okay. Sometimes I don't like myself. Uh-huh. Sometimes I have the time. Sometimes it's true. Sometimes I don't like myself. So it's understandable. I understand your pain. I'm dealing with me. So, shit. Sometimes I get on my own nerves like, oh, bitch, you have to calm down, smoke a blunt. Mm-mm. Stress less and you'll stay blessed. How about that part? For real. You'll be blessed with peace. A peace of fucking mind. A peace of tranquility. Yes. Whoever's not with me, that's fine too. Because again, I'm going to be good. This motherfucking shit, and along with motherfucking real life, that cost me a big ass motherfucking patch of gray hair in the front. Now, if that shit was in the back, I would have given motherfucker, because I wouldn't be able to see it. But I can cover it up with my hair. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Beaster likes it, but I'm not fond of it. They say, oh, that means wisdom. No, bitch, I was stressed out. Shit, okay? I don't think that back in the day you see motherfuckers 49 years old. Well, there's people on this motherfucker who is a little younger than some of us, and they have, like, goddamn, what is it that you are stressing about? When those gray hairs start coming in, they don't easily go away. It isn't anything that's just gonna fade away. No. The blackness in your hair, that's the only thing that's gonna fade away. Hold on. It's about to say, Let me see. Social media is a creepy place. It is. So this guy comes into my motherfucking Instagram messages. Yeah, fucking creep coming to tell me, try to be nice or whatever the case may be. I don't want to say try to be nice, but on this thing it says hardworking man loves the Lord and my family. Right? This son of a bitch on Thursday said, good morning to you. Happy Thursday, thickness. Can I see that thick thigh? Now all on his motherfucker. Now he loves the Lord and he loves his family. Son of a bitch. For real, that is sad. That is. That's why I say this place is motherfucking creepy. But you want to know what I do like about Instagram and Facebook? You can control who's going to see you, talk to you, and all that type of shit. That's the only thing that I really do not like about uh, YouTube. Okay, I don't know who this is. It is. I like the fact that you could just go block people. For real. Well, Sakina is about to get up out of here because I know I have to get up early in the morning. And I have to make it. For real. Plus, I started to yawn and all that shit. And that shit is contagious. Well, shout out to the people who came over here on Sakina Me Name Ring Bells. I don't know, for some reason, I just, they don't want to be over on that other channel. So I say, let me put these other two in the algorithm and we'll go from there. Well, you ladies have a good night. And gentlemen, hit that like button. Okay, come see me again when I come over here. Share the video. I don't give a fuck because it isn't, it isn't about really anything. But anyway, good night, and I'll see you guys another time.